There's one skill I wish I learned sooner as a man, and that skill is the ability to fight. Not for violence, not for ego, but for the presence, confidence, control. When I was 15, I was torn between two worlds, football and boxing. I had natural ability in both, but I chose football, and for years I dedicated everything to it, discipline, time, sacrifice. But looking back, I wish I kept fighting. I had a few street fights growing up, we all did, but that's not the same, that's chaos. I'm talking about the art of combat, the mastery of yourself through movement, focus and pain. Now in my 30s, I train Taekwondo weekly, and let me tell you, the way it changes how you carry yourself, it's night and day. Men who know how to fight don't bark. They don't need to prove anything, because they know. The way you stand, the way you breathe, the way you enter a room. It's different when you've sharpened your body into a weapon, but held it with wisdom. Look at the modern masculine icons. Joe Rogan, Conor McGregor, Andrew Tate, all rich, successful men, and all trained in combat. That calm confidence, that isn't arrogance, it's earned. Because when you've been hit, when you've bled, when you've pushed past the edge of yourself, you become grounded. This is what I'm telling every young man. Learn to fight. Not for the fight, but for the foundation. Start now and don't wait like I did, because life will test you. When it does, you'll want to know that you can stand your ground with calm, with strength, and with certainty. Train your mind, train your spirit, but train your fists too. That's the alchemy, that's the balance, and that's the one skill I wish I learned sooner. So geez, welcome back to Tyson's Alchemy, and I want to share a story with you that emulates exactly why I've made this video for you, okay? So growing up, like I said, when I was younger, when I was about 14, 15, I was doing boxing and football, and I was told to pick. I got told I was quite good at both, but slightly better at football, because obviously I was still at the beginning phase of boxing. And I had to pick, and I chose football, and my life went in that direction. Now, I don't regret picking football, but I do wish I continued to learn how to fight. I'm sure there must have been a way where I could have continued the art of fighting somehow, maybe once a week at least. But I didn't, just for the fact I went all in on football. So here I am, years later, football's finished. And I've been invited down to an event. And the man running this event is a man called Brian Hislop. So if you don't know who Brian is, he's a super G, he's an ex-fighter. Well, he's still fighting now, actually, he's back in the game. So shout out to Brian. Right, so the thing about Brian is, he's obviously a professional. He knows the art of fighting. And the thing about me is, I didn't know the art of fighting. I still don't know fully, but I'm learning. But at the time when we crossed paths, I didn't know, okay? I've been in a couple of street fights, I've held my own, I've been in the art of chaos a few times in the streets or on a night out, and I've held my own pretty well, but that doesn't mean I know how to fight, and this story proves it, okay? So we're at this event, we've been doing exercise, press-ups, and we've been doing a bit of wrestling, we've been doing a bit of sparring.
Speak to the deaf! Get down, Martin, keep that jab.
Oi,
Oh.
God, that one with me.
Hello, Martin, hello. That's it.
Tyson, let me get your hands up. Yeah, put your hands up,
Martin, get down. Jab, 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 jab. Keep him going with the jab. And finish him with a cross. Oh, yeah.
Let's go, boys, let's go! Let's go,
Down,
boys!
Martin. One cross and it's over.
And at the very end of the event, and this is an event that Brian's running, we do a Royal Rumble, which means it's every man for himself. You're allowed to box, you're allowed to wrestle, and whoever's left standing is the winner, right? Royal Rumble. So off we go. Obviously I'm shitting my pants because I'm like, I don't know how to fight, but let's just do it. I've been doing okay so far. I keep getting told to keep my guard up, keep your guard up, Tyson. But every time someone hits my guard, it like blinds my vision. So I'm like, well, fuck that, I don't want to keep my guard up. Again, someone who doesn't know the art of fighting. But I'm giving it my all, I'm giving it a good go. So the Royal Rumble begins, and because I'm tall and built, most people are avoiding me. The odd guy comes over to spar, and I'm doing well. I don't knock people out, but I get him out. If you get someone to the ground or you get them to submit, they're out. So I get into a few people, and I'm doing well. And I look around, and there's like 6 people left. So I go to the other guy, one-on-one, and he wants to wrestle. So I wrestle him down to the ground, I knock him out. He's out. I look round. There's a big gorilla guy over there called Dan. Shout out to Dan. And he walks past me, and I don't know whether he thought, nah, fuck him, I'm not going for him, or he thought, I'll save him for the end. So he walks past me, he goes for someone else. Now I look around, and there's only Brian left. Brian's in the Royal Rumble. And he's flipped a switch now. He's went from coach to crazy Brian, fight mode, right? And this is what fighters do. They have a mode, they flip a switch. I'm still Tyson. I'm still trying to have a laugh with people, as well as try and dominate them, as well as try and like maneuver around everyone and try and win, right? Because I do not know fight mode. I just know how to Aikido in the odd situation. So here I am, about to face Brian one-on-one. Now, I walk up to him, and he's bouncing on his toes. Like, he looks like fucking Bruce Lee, the Scottish version of Bruce Lee. He's like, fucking come on! I'm like, oh, alright, mate. And I'm waiting. And he's like, fucking come on! Come on, Tyson! And I'm like, fucking hell. So I'm like, I'm not hesitating, but I'm like, where's the opening here? Because I know he wants me to come towards him. So I'm not going towards him. I'm standing my ground, and I'm thinking, right, I'm trying to find an opening. He already knows what he's going to do, which is what he ends up doing, right? So he's bouncing, he's trying to antagonize me, getting me to come onto him. I'm playing the hesitant game. I'm thinking, nah, fuck this crazy bastard. I'm just going to bide my time and try and find an opening. So we're kind of standing here, 5 seconds, loads of people watching. He's fucking, come on, Tyson! Fucking give it to me, come on! I'm like, right, fuck it. The second I take a step forward, just the slightest step, not a big one. I wasn't even going for the big hook. I thought I'll just step into the space. I step my left foot forward. He runs forward, leaps forward, pretends to throw right, and throws a massive left, bang, right to the side of my head. Now this, I didn't even see it. By the time I went to put my hand up, because I saw the fist coming, it's wha-bang, it's whacked us. I go flying onto the floor, skidding onto the grass. And granted, I jumped right back up, but I'd be lying if it hadn't shook me. Okay, so I jump back up. I'm like, oh, fucking hell, where the fuck is he? He's still bouncing up and down. Fucking come on, Tyson! Fucking come on! I'm like, fuck it. So I'm stood back up. I didn't actually fall to the ground, but then everyone like on the outside was like, nah, that's you out, mate. Alright, you've just been sparkled by Brian. He didn't knock us out, but he knocked me down to the ground. And they're like, come on, just you sell. And then so Brian ended up fighting Big Gorilla Dan at the end, and it was like a one-on-one between them. So, but I learned something that day, because yes, I was kind of holding my own against people, and there was mixed styles and mixed professions there. There were some people that were fighters, there were some people that weren't, right? So I probably did relatively well against the people that weren't fighters, because I'm naturally athletic, and I can naturally hold myself amongst the normal men. But when it came up against a fighter, he didn't even need to do more than one punch. He knew through my amateur ability, my amateur skills, that at some point I would walk forward and leave myself open. Even though that's not what I tried to do, Brian knew through years and years of experience of the art of fighting, Aikido, boxing, wrestling, he knew the minute I step my left foot forward is the minute I'll drop my right hand. Just naturally, because I'm not a fighter. I didn't walk over like this. I walked over, and soon as I stepped into his space, he leapt forward, fake right, big left hook, bang, right to the head. Now again, I wasn't knocked out sparkled, but it definitely fucking shook me, and I had a black eye for the rest of the day. I remember the rest of the event, no one had a black eye apart from me, and we were all doing some presentations, and here I was with a big old nice shiner. So thanks to Brian for that. But the point I'm trying to make to you is, you don't know how to fight until you've learned how to fight, and it takes years and years of dedication. And I wish I'd started sooner, and now I'm on the road. So I do Taekwondo now. I do it as often as I can around my busy life. Taekwondo's not the same as cage fighting, as wrestling, I know, but it's an art that I can do. It's an art that's local to me, so I'm practicing that, and I enjoy it. So my message to you as a younger man would be, start now. Go find a local gym or a local trainer. That's good. Someone started fucking sawing the house down. Let me close the door. go find a local trainer, a local gym. Go find someone that's teaching the art of fighting and start learning now. If you're a young man, it's very important that you do this. If you're in Scotland or you're in the UK, contact Bry. I think he runs sessions as well. Find someone near you that knows the art of fighting and start to learn from them. Find a mentor that knows. Because again, street fights, I could hold my own, no skills, but I could hold my own, right? Been a big tall man. But when it came to actually fighting someone that knows the art of fighting, I didn't have a fucking clue when I got my face smashed off. Alright? And yes, you need that as a man. You need to get knocked down to see what you're made of. Alright? I'm proud of myself that I stood back up. I'm proud of myself that I went on the rest of the day and I did my presentation with a black eye. But I wasn't proud of the fact that I didn't know how to fight. So I wish as a younger man I'd learned the art of fighting. So, remember, self-hypnosis is the key. And go learn how to fight, my G's.